You're watching Let's Chat.
Christmas time coming up right around the corner, and what a better time to head right up the road to Lookout Mountain and check out the Enchanted Garden of Lights. That's turned into a holiday tradition for several generations of Chattanoogans now. And to talk more about that, it is Susan Harris. Susan is the president and CEO of Rock City. Susan, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am. We're certainly glad you are here and spending a few minutes with us. This whole element of the Enchanted Garden of Lights seems to have taken on a whole new life of its own just over the past couple of years. Give us some of the nuts and bolts. How many lights and how long does it take you to put them up?
Yeah, no, it definitely has taken on a life of its own, and I think that's because of the great innovative team that we have that takes seriously the need to make it be that cool. So we are right around 1 million lights between everything that's wrapped as well as what's in the scenes. There's groups of people that work on the scenes and the light design all year, especially for the program lights. And then the tree wrappings start in September, just at the end of summer, just after Labor Day.
And these folks who put this together, they are not just technicians. These folks are real artists at what they do.
They are. So we have a great innovation team and a special events team. And so we have craftsmen and visual artists. We've done training with some of the best light designers in the country. And then we have folks who have good theatrical backgrounds. So it really is a talented group of people that are with us all year long. And then they get the opportunity to bring Rock City's Enchanted Trail to life all through the year. And the Enchanted Garden of Lights is one of the most special for sure.
I know you're a step ahead of me on this, but I would really love to see some drone footage at sunset of those beautiful lights you guys have got up there. Hey, tell me what's new at the Enchanted Garden of Lights this year. I know you guys always keep adding to the mix. Tell me what's new.
So we generally add to the mix. Of course, 2020 has been an interesting year to be in the tourism business.
Correct.
So we are very excited that we are even inviting folks to Rock City for the Enchanted Garden of Lights. So, we really had to rethink a lot of how people access the lights and really making sure that everybody is safe in the way that they visit and move through the gardens. And so the team really took the challenge then to kind of update just the schematics of the lights in the walkthrough experience.
Wow.
So there's nothing that's like a new cool thing you've never seen before, but when you walk through where you've already been, it is elevated in an excellent way. It is just gorgeous. And they just did a fabulous job on that.
I know that it's probably hard to pin it down exactly, but I'm just curious. Last year, how many people went through the Enchanted Garden of Lights, say from either Thanksgiving on or from the 1st of November forward? I know the number was pretty astronomical.
It was. So we always open the Friday before Thanksgiving. And then the ending date depends on the calendar. So usually the first Saturday in January. In last year, that number was around 65,000.
Wow.
Within
Phenomenal.
that.
Phenomenal.
So this year it's roughly, it's about 40% of that is what our capacity is in our time ticketing. So it's different for us. I think for the guests who come though, if they come on those crazy busy nights after Thanksgiving or leading up to Christmas, what they'll find is it's not that busy. And it's a really enjoyable, peaceful walkthrough this year.
And the time ticketing you were talking about also plays into your safety measures you've been forced to take this year. Just give us a brief overview of that.
Sure. So we have a certain amount of guests that we have entering every hour, and that's broken up into 15-minute increments. So the Enchanted Garden of Lights opens at 5, and so from 5 till 9 through the week, and then 5 till 10 on the weekends, we have a certain amount of folks who can come in every 15 minutes, and we space those guests apart as they enter. And so online is the best way to get your tickets. So if you go to our website at searockcity.com, we actually have a calendar, and you can pick the day you want to come, and then you can see what times are available for entry.
Only a few seconds left, but I do want to touch on the partnership that you guys are doing with the Ronald McDonald House?
We have had a partnership with the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Chattanooga since we opened the Enchanted Garden of Lights 26 years ago. It is a perfect match, and a portion of our ticket sales every year goes to them in a donation. We do some other things through the year, but the biggest deal is literally at the end of the event, we calculate how many tickets we sold, and we give them a certain amount off of each ticket in a straight cash donation. So it's an amazing partnership.
And it is an amazing partnership, an amazing thing that you and your team are doing at Sea Rock City. Make sure and check out the Enchanted Garden of Lights. Susan, thank you so much for joining us. All right.
Thanks. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas to you. I would ask you the question, do you think my tractor's sexy? But you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I'm going to ask, do
I'm
you think
familiar with the song, but I'm going to let you go. Yeah.
Thanks, Susan. Do you think my tractor's sexy? That's kind of one of the hooks you'll be seeing out in the Collegedale area later on this weekend. Here's the information for Rock City, the Enchanted Garden of Lights. Make sure and check it out. Coming up tonight, when News 12 Now at 5:30 gets underway, we're going to tell you about a really cool event they're doing up in the Collegedale area featuring tractors, new tractors, old tractors, antique tractors, and a whole lot more. Make sure and join us for that tonight here on News 12 Now, beginning at 5:30. We'll be right back.